Hi, it's Lou Brown. Welcome back. This is video 3. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about what I do and how I do it. One of the questions I get asked so often is, Lou, where do I get the money? I'm excited about real estate. This is perfect for me. I want to do it, but I know I've got to have money. And I want to tell you that's just simply not true. You do not need money in your own pocket. You do not need money in the bank to be able to do this business. What if I told you that you didn't even have to have credit? You didn't have to go to the bank, and you didn't even have to qualify for a loan. Now, what gives me the right to say something like that? Well, my friends, only because I've never been to the bank and I've never qualified for a loan on a single family or a small multifamily property. I never have used the bank because of this wonderful thing that happened to me when I was a kid. I didn't go to the bank. I was able to take over an existing loan. It's what I call the seller is the bank. In fact, write that down. The seller is the bank. So the way that I structure my deals is that I expect that whatever I work out, I'm either going to be able to get the money from the seller. In other words, that the seller's going to put up their equity for me to be able to buy the house, or I'm going to be able to borrow the money from a private money lender. Those two ways is exactly how I fund my deals. Neither one of those requires my credit report. It does not require a bank account or a bank statement or stacks and stacks of paper that you take to the banker and you get on bended knee and you beg them to give you the loan. I don't do any of that. Never have done that. Now, I didn't say I don't know how banks work. I take my clients to the bank and let them go get qualified for loans to pay off our property, but I don't buy properties that way. And I want to teach you that there is such a better way to be able to approach sellers and get them involved in the transaction. They're very happy to help you. Not every seller, but there's enough of them that it's a very profitable process where you don't have to go to the bank. Now just imagine, I'm saving closing costs, I'm saving headaches and working with banks. I can buy the house today instead of later, whenever that is that the banker finally approves me, or I find out that I can't be approved. So I've lost all the energy and time that it took me to find the deal in the first place if I did use a bank. So I want to show you there's a whole other way of doing this, and that's what I call seller financing in some way. Now, one of the ways I do it, like I said, is to take over existing financing. Yes, it's in somebody else's name on their credit report that they paid the closing costs for, that they qualified for, and all I have to do is step in and take over the payments. Works out beautifully. They absolutely love me for it because I'm able to rescue them and help them and solve their problem today. Now remember, we help people, we don't hurt people. Our whole plan is to help people when we buy and help people when we sell. So our whole goal is to make sure that this deal is going to work for them and for you before you even do it. And you're going to make sure that throughout the history of that deal, that you're going to make sure that you deliver on your promises and you do make the payments. But that's just one way I do it. The second one is if they do have equity in the deal, then I have them carry that back in the form of seller financing. And what that means is that they carry back a note and a mortgage, and that they have a lien against the property, and I write them a check. Now sometimes it's one check at the end of the deal where they get all of their money at the time that I sell the property. That's one way. Another way is that I make them annual payments. Another way is I make them quarterly payments. Another way is I make them monthly payments. So there's so many ways that we can make extra money on each transaction, and one of the ways is through financing, and I want to show that to you. Now, I've sent you the Money Machine Exposed, and that's got some information to get you started in this business, but I'm also going to be sending you a series of videos that takes you step by step through my process. I've got a 20-step process that shows you exactly how we do our business and why this has become such a very duplicatable and profitable business for me, and how it can be a profitable business for you too. So until next time, good luck, good health, and may God bless. Good day.